Oh no, it reboxed the purchases. Oh no. Let me make sure they're not still on the shelf in here. Oh great. No, I specifically selected for it to not rebox the purchases, because this is going to take a minute to rebox everything. Or unbox everything. I guess it's good that I started stream early then. Oh, wowza. Hey, what's up, Brock? The sim once again screwed us, yes. When I reset the room, I selected do not return everything to its boxes, and it went on ahead and returned it to its boxes anyways. So we now have to unwrap everything. You know what, actually, while we're doing this, I'm gonna just... Just for a little bit of peace of mind while we're doing this, so that I don't have to listen to that ominous music the whole time. So we need to just unbox all these into the game room. There's not an unbox all option. That's far too logical. Oh gosh. I could send them all to the cabinet, but that doesn't unbox them. Gusk knife? Is that from Gorm? Acid gland? Probably is. I haven't seen that one yet. Ah, guys, I'm so sorry about what I did to that Flower Night campaign. That's honestly made me sick all week. I feel so bad about that. I did not see any new sim. Not to say they weren't there, but I didn't see them. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I think Black Friday should be pretty good, though, for the sim. Yeah, they're working on a couple of really big things, which is why I was debating on not starting another campaign, because they're working on like some narrative stuff that actually seems pretty legit. I mean, we'll do kind of whatever we want to do, but it seems like there's some pretty cool stuff. Hey, Bill. I'm not sure what the delay is looking like. I hope it's not too much of a delay. You don't trust their new stuff at all? Easy, Bill, easy. Let's give them a little bit of benefit. They haven't been dropping a bunch of updates, which means they've really been taking their time on this stuff. Oh, that's green. That's the green armor. 20 seconds? That won't do. We can't have a productive stream like that. I'm trying to remember exactly how I changed it last time. Dang it. Why'd it go back? Let's see if that fixes it. You guys might want to refresh your stream. If it doesn't seem to have fixed, I'm gonna let you. Is Miss Hitzenkrutz gonna let you have the farm on Black Friday for Kingdom Death? Probably not. I'll probably just have to sit and dream. I might be able to convince her to let me get a couple sim things, but unfortunately, I'm not very confident about it. I think I turned the replay buffer off, considering the size of their team and how complicated. Yeah, I agree. I've played. Can you read the seconds when I say this? 15 seconds. Hey, Rock. Hope that helps. Hey, Mike. Welcome, my friend. The whole crew's here. All the fellas. Except our German compadre. Tell her it's for the fans, not for me. Sure, yes. That'll work no problem. I'm sure of it. Do any of you guys have the sim? I know Titan does. Rock, Mike, Bill. Actually, I don't think Bill does either. Rock, do you have the sim? Lion, I think, screws you in it because his gear is heavy and you can't wear heavy gear. If I remember right. Can't afford the time? That's alright, Bill. We may need to do like, obviously Rock and Titan, wouldn't want to make you guys uncomfortable, but we might need to do like a couple of games where we all jump in and play together on stream. That'd be fun, like a 3-player campaign or something. I need some money for Black Friday? Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's just with the baby and Mrs. Hits and Crits. I did kind of just promised her that when she let me buy the master key for the sim, that would kind of be where I dialed it back in the Kingdom Death world. I expected to just be able to wait a few months or a year and then she would have forgotten about that promise, but she remembers. So Black Friday might look pretty lame for me this year. Babies are expensive. Yeah, it's true. We don't need to get the lion's armor. We could put all his fur towards rawhide and other stuff like that. I've thought about trying to incorporate keeping track of our settlement more just in the app here rather than using Scribe, but I don't know if I can force myself to do it. Scribe is such a crutch for me. No, hey Mike, don't feel like you need to do that, man. I just appreciate you guys being here, spending time with me on stream. I am excited to see what they come out with for the sim on Black Friday, though. Should be some pretty cool stuff. I personally hope that they open up some of these other rooms. Okay, now I think since I've got all that unboxed, we can turn the sound back on. That sound is just so loud sometimes. Whoa. Yeah. Bill, I couldn't agree more. I think Phoenix is no-go. Uh-oh, what's this? Oh, okay. That's previous campaigns. All right, my friends, let's get this started over here on the sim, okay? So since we're gonna be on the sim for a few minutes, I'm gonna change this screen on stream. so that we can just all go through this together. That's what we're going to decide right now, Bill, since all my fellas are here. We'll go through it together. So we'll do a new settlement. Is leaves discords on subscribes? Not sure what you mean, Titan. So we want version 1.6. We're doing People of the Sun. Okay. Does anybody... What do we want for a name? Let's throw a name together. Our settlement could be named People in Heat. Wink, wink. How dare you talk bad about the rainbow chicken? Oh my gosh. Here's this guy, Mr. freaking Blast Scythe and Rainbow Chicken. Battlestar Galactica themed. Costa del Sol. Let me look up the translation. Wrote that fast out of anger. Nice. Costa. Sunshine Coast. That's very sweet, Rock. I like it. Let's go with that. I ask for very little. I know. Titan, we're gonna start. I promise I'm not just ignoring your suggestions. From Final Fantasy VII. Ooh, nice. I haven't played those since... Oh my gosh. Was it Final Fantasy IV on the PlayStation 2? I think that's the last one I played. Okay. So we are keeping in White Lion. Oh, Butcher's required? Wait a minute. What? At least Kingsman's not required. Taking out Phoenix. We want all content for Dragon King, all content for Dung Beetle and Flower Knight. We don't have Frog Dog. We decided against Gorm, I believe. Yes, Titan, I think that's the plan. Or until they introduce a new... Because they talked about a narrative-type storyline. So if we can watch, basically, a movie together every week where we just click and make decisions, we'll try that campaign too, but... In case nothing super amazing comes out, we're starting this People of the Sun campaign. And we decided against Gorm. No Gorm. Okay, I like that. Gorm climate's... No need to put in Manhunter. Slenderman is replacing Kingsman for us. Can't put in Sunstalker, because he's got cards only. Or you can't do any Gambler's Chest. No advanced KDM pillars. Manhunter will just make it more difficult at the end, because he'll just get stacked up at the end with everybody else. I think we're good. We don't need to add Green Knight. I hate Lion Knight. Okay. So we got Dragon King, Dung Beetle, Flower Knight, White Lion, Screaming Lope. And we're not going to be putting much time... We might be putting a little bit of time into the armor set for the Lope, but none into White Lion. We're just getting the Cat Eye Circlet and maybe Katars. And then the rest will be non-heavy gear. So we'll just create that. Okay. I'm going to back this off, back up to where it was, hopefully. I got to resize it to be about right. If that looks wrong, or if you guys don't like how that looks, please let me know. We need to go... And I think we're going to start from game over. We're all familiar enough with the prologue hunt. And since I just absolutely blew it on that last one, I really am very sorry about that. But, So we're going to skip this first story. We've lost 3 milestones on stream. I'm not sure how that works, whether I can incorporate my own personal losses or if it's just for the on-stream examples. People of the Sun. Titan, I know you say that with absolute love, and I have no problem with that. I'll do it on my phone. How about that? After every week, I will get my phone out on my Scribe app and update it. So I know it's said with love, but I have no problem with updating it on my phone week by week because I blew it. Let me find Survivor record sheet, People of the Sun Survivor record sheet. Back it up to the Dropbox. I could do that. I just don't keep very good track of it in game. Oh, the Dropbox like on my computer? The thing is, I am looking at maybe getting a new PC for Black Friday, which would reset it again. So I'll be sure to keep up, I promise. So that we don't lose our progress. What is add Dropbox? Can somebody help me with that? Does that just mean I need to be a responsible human and keep track of it in the game as well? Like I need to keep updating everybody's gear grids and stuff? I know. One arm was getting absolutely crazy, Bill. Let me just drop all this stuff here. It's an application. Oh, okay. Well, that just... Yeah, that could just stay. Better just wait on that PC. Nah. We'll just get that PC on Black Friday. Nicole. You just quiet down and take care of that baby. Let the men discuss things here. Alright. Okay, so does this have a lost settlements? So we'll just start with the first box filled in. I'll incorporate some of my lost settlements into this. So yeah, she's jumping into troll. Yes, that is Mrs. Hits and Crits. She thinks I'm not getting that PC on Black Friday. We'll see. I'm not getting a PC on Black Friday. I can't even afford Kingdom Death memorabilia for Black Friday. Alright, if you're starting a new campaign, you may optionally skip the first story showdown and jump straight to the settlement phase set up on page 34. If you do, roll a d10 on the table below to quickly determine starting resources and gear. So we would have been able to start the first story with a survivor corpse, but we're skipping that. So we're gonna roll just one here to determine our situation. Hey, come on now. That's not bad. 8 plus, set your population to 10. Okay. Oh, we need to return complete showdown. Okay, so we have 2 and 2, so we need 5 and 5. What kind of theme do we want? Doesn't matter. Rihanna? Nah. Iris? That's fine. Oh my gosh. Heartburn burp. Costco pizza. Marinara sauce is trying to kill me. Oh, I'm crying right now. Celita? That'll work. What's Iris? I don't know. I mean, it's a song by the Goo Goo Dolls, if that helps. Ryan? Nerdaniel? Hera? That'll work. These are mostly just placekeepers while we get our population set. You guys know the vibes. Balwer? Wow. I don't know. They gotta be losing money. Oh, Iris is a flower. You're right. Oh, Frodo. We should have a Lord of the Rings themed campaign. Should we save that for one that's not People of the Sun? Maybe we will. Elendil. Wow. Julian. That's quite the jump. Frodo, Elendil, Julian. Hurin. Just wanted to give me that a couple times. We'll take it. 4 basic, 4 white lion, and we keep all our stones, like Rock said. Yay! That's exciting. Costco themed? Yeah, let's do Costco themed campaign. Okay, so yeah, no nemesis encounters till year 21. We have 10 population. Okay. Sheesh. I didn't know you could, like, threaten people with death. I thought that was, I don't know, illegal? Alright, open this up too. Jeez, we got a naked looking board here. There's a dice under it, isn't there? Okay. So we only have 10 population. I'm pretty sure starting population, is it 10 plus 4? I thought it was just 10. You might be right, Bill. I don't know. I'll gather basic resources while you guys discuss it. 10 plus the 4 returning? It could be. Watch me draw a cat eye circlet right here. One, two, because read up, 1 through 3. Set your population to 6. The group gains 4 basic resources and 4 white lion resources. Archive 2 founding stones. It's 10, because read first story. Okay. I think you're saying this, read the first story settlement event, right? The first day. Oh, 6. But that one just says plus returning survivors. Oh yeah, see, so 10 unnamed survivors plus returning survivors. So does that mean first 14? You always do the prologue fight? Me. Okay, so I think you might be right, Bill. I think it is. I mean, we could have done it, I guess, if you guys wanted to. I just figured we were past that. 10 plus 4, I think you're right, Bill. Per usual. Amras. I got a new book coming out in December that I've been super excited to read. I've been waiting on it for a little over a year. It's gonna be delicious. Okay, so let's get back to this. We get 4 and 4. So 1, oh, hello. 2, 3, 4. Decent little spread. Nice. That doesn't make sense. Anchorman. It's hilarious. It's called, wow, that's a great question. It's book 5 in a series I've been reading. It's called Wind and Truth. It's from a series called Way of Kings. Best book series I've ever read, without a doubt. Bone. 2. Oh, what am I doing? I already picked all those. I need to pick 4 of these guys. So 1, 2, 3. Where's that eye? Right here. Eyeball. 4. Dang it. Better than Game of Thrones? I haven't read the Game of Thrones books yet. I watched the series. It was great. But Way of Kings is something special. Okay. So we got those. Which is 4 basic, 4 white lion. Jump straight to settlement page on page 34. So now we need to go to settlement setup phase, which I think we all kind of know the deal, which actually isn't necessarily true because we're setting it up on this one, on Sun. Where are you at? Sunstalker. Yeah, so this new one, Bill, they're big. They're like a 50-hour Audible. This new one's like 64, so it will be very good. One, two, three, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. The nice thing is we got a good amount of bone to make like some pickaxes and such. Okay, there's everybody's goodies there. And then if we were to go through this type stuff, on the timeline, it says we've triggered story event, the pool and the sun, which I'm sure is the setup. If it's not the setup, we'll come back to it, but the pool and the sun. Nobody look at anything. There it is. Okay. The pool and the sun. Nominate a survivor to drink from the pool. Yep, this is our setup. Drink from the pool. The nominated survivor steps forward and gains a courage. So let's just give that to somebody here. We'll do Zachary. So Zachary's one of our returning survivors. He's going to gain a courage. Waist deep in the warm and mysterious pool, they cup their hands and drink the strange water. As they do, their mind fills with strange thoughts. They gain the purpose, fighting art, and begin to speak. Purpose, fighting art. Your comrades make you strong enough to exceed the limits of death itself. During the showdown, if you would gain a lethal number of bleeding tokens, while there are any other standing survivors, roll a d10. On a 6+, you live, but are knocked down. You will not bleed to death until you gain another bleed token. Excellent. Okay. So your settlement gains Sun language, innovation. Search the innovation cards for Sun language. Place it face up on your play area. Record it on your settlement sheet. Sun language is your first innovation and considered your people of the Sun settlement unique language. It sparks the creation of the innovation deck. So how did I figure out how to fix this last time? Because it keeps... I hate that it's got ads over here, but I also hate that it switches pages when I click off of it, so I want it to stop doing that. What is this? Does it give us anything special? An emboldened survival action. Build the innovation deck. It's already built. Hands of the Sun, which is unique to this campaign. Okay, it's in there. And then the settlement gathers under the sun. Staring into the warm light from above, the settlement gains the sun settlement location. We'll check out Embolden here in just a second. So, extreme heat. Survivors cannot wear heavy gear. It's nothing about heavy items. If you suffer defeat against a nemesis monster, the sun cleanses the settlement, instantly killing everyone. Automatic game over. Once per settlement phase, you may spend the listed resources to draw 2 innovation cards, keep 1, and return it to the deck. Okay. The nominated survivor begins to comprehend the many thoughts that filled them and gains 2 understanding. Zachary, you genius. Let's check out Embolden while we're here. We can't. We'll have to read it. They describe the settlement. They describe to the settlement their role as protectors of the sun and the pool. Each survivor ritualistically drinks the water and agrees. The settlement gains the following: Sacred Pool Settlement Location. So we got to change our locations. So we got the sun and Sacred Pool. So let's grab that. Yes, they do, Bill. Yes, indeed. Sacred Pool. So we'll just set that up there. We'll come back to it in a little bit. And New Life Principle. Survival of the Fittest. We like that. After their work, the eggs at the bottom of the pool happily glow. Every survivor feels a need to protect their settlement and gains a courage. I gotta go through and give everybody a courage? Are you kidding me? Okay, so we gotta go principles, new life, survival of the fittest. No intimacy required. Get survival right off the bat. I gotta go through and give everybody a courage real quick, so give me an hour. No, not bad at all, except for me. Out here putting in work. I need to hire somebody to be to run scribe for me in stream. That is pretty good. And two courage and 2 understanding. Only in the hunt or showdown, Brock, does it have where you can manipulate something for everybody. Okay, we did it. Okay, we've set up our settlement. That completes this event, right? Yep. Okay. So now we do have some supplies here. We got to decide if we want to innovate this year. If we do, we'd still have the ability to create like a bone axe. And if Rock was being serious and this love juice isn't important, we could actually do 2 bone axes. Can't do a Qatar yet because we haven't defeated a level 1. Oh yeah, embolden. Thank you. Can we just search it up in the glossary? Is there a glossary in this book to define embolden? No. It's probably in here. Sunshark bow. Those are all for fighting him. Right. We do want to hit 15 population. I'm just trying to find this embolden. Let's maybe try the glossary. I don't know if it would be in this since it's an expansion. Whoa. It is not. Gives you a strength action. Okay. Oh, it's probably on this. No? What? Did I grab the right sheets? Did I grab the right ones? I thought I saw they were People of the Sun. But embolden is not listed on theirs. It should be dodge, dash, embolden, and overcharge. So resolve and embolden are swapped? Let me go to the record sheet here. See what it says on this guy. Resolve. Weird. It's also weird that it doesn't tell us what that does. Like, is there nowhere on here that says embolden? Once per round, if you have no +1 strength token, spend a survival to gain a +1 strength token. When you're knocked down, lose all +1 strength tokens. Okay. I feel like it's gotta be in here somewhere, but... Okay, so we should have 4 endeavors. We're going to spend 3 of them, 2 of them at least, to do Skinnery and Bone. Skinnery and Bonesmith. Gotta have those 2. Oh, it's a card in the expansion. Okay, I'll grab the card. It's probably in the... It's probably in his deck over here. Or not. Oh, wait. It actually might... Was it an innovation? Maybe it is. Maybe it's listed on there. I need to get those out anyways. So we got Sun language. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, so sun language. Survival +1. All survivors gain emboldened survival action. Emboldened. Once per round. If you have no +1 strength tokens, spend one. There you go. There it is. Excellent. They need to give you 2 of these. That's how I play in real life, so you can track the hunt and keep all your settlement stuff out. Two survival or 1. We have a survival limit of 3. We also haven't looked at Sacred Pool. So at level 1, which is where we are, Sacred Water. Once per settlement phase, the settlement drinks the oil that builds on the surface pool and automatically triggers intimacy without the need. Or you can spend 2 endeavors. You may endeavor here once per lifetime. Your body is infused with sacred water and purified. You cannot depart this year. You gain the protective disorder and roll a d10. On an 8+, gain a permanent attribute of your choice. Otherwise, gain a permanent strength or accuracy. Nice. That's pretty good. Yes, but the returning survivors, do they have 1 each? Yep. Everybody's got 1. But he's rocking that 1 survival. So we can actually just spend an endeavor to trigger intimacy without the need for love juice. So love juice has lost a little bit of its value. Early game. Late game, when we have face painting and stuff, I can see it being useful. But right now I think a bone axe is going to be more useful than to use it as intimacy. How brutal is things? Purification bonus. Add +1 to the water birth result for each parent that is purified. So we don't get any of those. Okay. So let's spend an endeavor and try this. We have survival of the fittest already, so it's got to be 2. Are we all down with this decision? To attempt to hit 15? Because if we can hit 15 population, that's real good right off the bat to get that principal. I know Bill's down. I'm okay with it. Rock, Titan. I don't know if Mike's still in here. You guys interested? Okay, let's do it. 9 right here. 9. No sweat. don't hit me with weight after I've rolled. Rock. Okay, so 6. Could have purified you. Not wrong. So 6, which is good. Puts us here. A newborn is brought kicking and screaming into the world. The survivor's free, eyes are free from the ink that stained the founders' faces. W. Okay. We got it. So survivors, add +1. Okay. We'll give it a female. Elza. Parents were some nobodies. It really doesn't matter. Okay, we gotta go figure out society. The delay is rough. Shoot. I am not totally sure what it is. It's gotta be something though. Give me 1 second. Stream delay. 0. It's more than 20 seconds. Refresh. Refresh real quick. Okay, navigate to settings. Okay, and then go to advanced. Select low latency mode. Okay, it says that I did it correctly. This will minimize delay on your stream. Okay. Refresh my stream, and let's check out the delay now. No spoiling anything, but not purifying can be game over late game. Yeah, we'll work on purifying. We do have one more endeavor left. We need to decide if we want to innovate or not. When is sun dipping? It is lantern year 4. Rock. Goblin spoil? Yeah, alright, that was my bad. That was on me. So if we innovate, we're going to have to get rid of, I mean, a fur, an organ, and a bone. And our last endeavor, to draw one of these. It's meant to be, fellas, because I mean we gotta pick Symposium right off the bat, right? I feel like we gotta pick Symposium when we get it this early. Draw 4 cards, especially early on. You get just about every option you have. So we try to purify 1 person each year, so next year we may need to purify 2 people, because we did not save an endeavor for it. Whoa, that costs 2 endeavors? That's expensive. Sheesh. That's a lot of... Which I guess early on there's really nothing better to spend your stuff on. Alright. We're set up. Congratulations to us. So let's just keep it the way we've been doing it. Blue, red, green, white. 1 each year starting next year is fine? Okay, cool. We're pretty set up. Oh, yeah. Yep. Which is society. Accept darkness. This is another one that's kind of no... We do accept darkness because it helps you on the severe brain trauma, right? Yeah, I was pretty sure. It's principles, society, accept darkness. So let's roll for that, and then we'll get the card out. Yeah, +2 to all brain trauma rolls. That's what I thought it was. 4. I think we just missed it. I think we just missed that top one. 1 through 5. Nominate up to 4 survivors. Each of them gains 10 insanity. Help us avoid brain damage, I guess, right? Okay. Oh. Thumbs up what? You agree with that decision? Okay. So now if we come over here to the bone smith. Not really, Bill. I've made her play through a bit, but she struggles with the complexity. So we could do a bone axe and a bone blade. That way we could start working on 2 different proficiencies. Let's do that. I think you missed something in darkness. Oh, I probably did. Nominate up to 4 survivors. Each gains 10 insanity. And then let's get the... Accept darkness. Nope. Just as +2. See, we should be able to just leave these here. If you flip, does it stay attached? Kind of? I think there's one more thing. Did I miss it? I don't think there is. Save sinew. Okay, so we'll spend the great cat bone. Ooh, that's what we need for the bow, isn't it? Sun language is right here. Yep. Sun has good bows, so it's worth starting to get some proficiency points. Okay. We're going to have to use the great cat bone, which is not as hard to come across as the sinew. But I'd like to save the claw, because that's good for... Look on the settlement sheet. We gave birth. Yes, we did. We reached 15. Oh. You don't get one for birth. Just death. Because this one automatically picks the... new life principle. Symposium. We don't get a first birth thing. Which I'm sure is just because of the delay. But we didn't do survival of the fittest. Oh, the story event, you mean? I'm with you. Yeah, okay. I thought you were just talking about on the thing. I'm with you. So we got automatically survival of the fittest. So we just need to roll the d10. 10. It would have been, if that character wasn't there, it would have been. That's right. 6 through 8's the same. So the child is raised as a pure warrior. That child that was birthed might have been Enyo. I think it was Enyo. How'd we get Symposium? We did choose to innovate. The child is raised as a pure warrior, leaving compassion and fear behind. The newborn survivor gains an additional 2 courage, and the tough fighting art, and a random disorder. Anxiety. At the start of each showdown, gain the priority target token unless you have stinky gear. Stinky, stinky. Okay, and now we gotta go to courage. Bill's talking about missing a lot of perks by not rolling on that without mercy. Because I was gonna skip it. It can't be Enyo? Why can't it be Enyo? Everybody... Oh, yeah. So who was the one with no courage? Or how did that end up? There it is. It was Elza. That's why. But watch this. We're going to leave it as Enyo. And just do this. No real difference. It's just less paperwork for me. Okay. Man, my heartburn is actually slaughtering me right now. Should we start taking Enyo out instead of somebody else with 2 courage? Let's get some weapons built here real quick. I think we just do all 3 of these. Just do a bone blade and a bone axe. The Costco curse. Tums, I'm to the omeprazole train these days. Been on omeprazole since I was 16. Alright, so let's take Enyo. And then we'll just take some of our top guys. Alistair. Zachary, who has purpose. And maybe Lucy. We'll just... We don't have any bone. I don't want to use a lion claw. Bone darts are really sucky though. Bone darts are like use once and then never again. What if we just live on the edge? Take the risk. No blade get darts? Sheesh. Alright. Alright. I've been overruled. They're frail too? That's so buns. Okay. Boned farts. That will be Gonzo next round when we get our hands on a bow. They couldn't party wipe. Not with 4 founding stones in our hands. We'll go axe down here and range down here. So I want our semi-decent Zachary to take over as red gear grid. I know. I keep getting overthrown. I'm starting to feel like Titan. We're just picking everything the opposite of what Titan wants. Oh, I think Titan would really like it if we did the let's do the other thing. Alright, so we got a founding stone, cloth, bone darts. And then Alistair can be whatever he wants to be. Lucy can be green. Okay. Take blade, sacrifice a founding stone for ground fighting. A roll off. I don't think roll is a command. those are not commands, fellas. You are just you're just typing in chat. Exclamation mark points should tell you how many points you have. I'll add here, let me make a note. I'm gonna add a roll command for next week. I'll make a roll command so you guys can do roll-offs. Okay. We've been live for an hour. I'm trying to decide whether I end this episode and then just start a new one right after this, or if I just make it all one long one. Not sure which would be better. We'll just make it one long one. Alright. So we gotta get ready for this. Take back my blade. I wholeheartedly agree. Plus, when has rock ever been right? You know what I mean? Like, can we pull up the tapes on that? Has that ever actually happened? Check the Carfax on that one. Man, I hope he doesn't have ground fighting. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so red is Zachary. Yeah, you better go buy a lotto ticket. You're right. Better hustle up. Blue is Enyo. And then Alistair. Oops. I'm assuming you guys want to fight this level 1 lion today? Unless you want to save it for next week. I know Bill gets pretty bored with streams pretty quick. Enyo, Zachary. this Lucy? Yeah. I haven't played in months, he says. Hasn't played in months. Nicole, that's super embarrassing for you. But it's exclamation mark redeem space toot. No exclamation mark between. Sheesh. How embarrassing. Like this. I don't even know if I have any points. Yeah, I don't even have any points. No space between exclamation mark and redeem, you nerds. Gee whiz. Redeem bet. Oh, okay. Alright, let me put a... I gotta do that. To do a poll, I gotta do it on this really quick. Let me... Give me a second. I'll get a poll for who's gonna deal the killing blow. I'll let you guys gamble on that. Redeem bone darts. Can't redeem what doesn't exist. Give me a second. Okay. Polls. No, not a poll. Okay. So I've got which survivor will deal the killing blow. All you have to do is exclamation mark bet space color. Okay? Being red, blue, green, or white. You got 3 minutes. So exclamation mark. Betting has opened for which survivor will deal the killing blow. So you use exclamation mark bet space red. And then your number of points after. Three-minute countdown. I'm going to sign into chat. This is not going to let me bet, but this is how you would bet, like this. This is how it needs to look. It won't let me bet because I don't have any points, but that's how you would do it. There you go. That should be right. Okay. I'm not going to look at the bets so that it doesn't bias me. But I am going to get this show on the road. Okay, so for the White Lion... Ooh, Bill. Oh my gosh. So I think, Bill, I think that means that you have 35 resources, but you've bet 5 of them already. You guys are... It doesn't confirm. So it doesn't tell you... Look. Let me show you. Look. you guys are already betting. So don't bet any more points or it's going to double bet you. Okay, so he's on the second to last. So he'll be right there. We need to get hunt events. Need all the White Lions cards, don't we? No, we don't. It automatically builds the deck for us. We just need the hunt events. So we'll shuffle these up. 1, 2, 3, triple shuffle. You got 5 seconds left on that event, and it's spaces 1, 2, and last. So 1, 2, and last. Okay, the bets are in. Betting's closed. Alright, he goes here. These are all just basic events. Alright, let's ride, team. Alright, so we're gonna depart here. Thankfully, there's not all that much to keep track of these days. None of us have 3 understanding, so ammonia won't help us. Scratching grounds. Claw marks scar the ground. The survivors may choose to investigate. Each survivor that investigates gains a courage and rolls on the table. We will all be doing this, so we will all gain a courage. This is how you do the all thing, Rock right here. Everybody gains a courage. Zach and Enyo both just bolted. I'm going to start trying to paint some of that terrain I've been 3D printing. I need to go get some like black primer. I think it'd be fun to start trying. So it's all been done during the hunt phase. So they get prepared. And then we'll do a little roll. A little jelly roll. Gain a speed token for the next showdown. Oh, not that bad. Obviously something permanent would have been far more ideal. So courageous. So very insane. Zachary. This would be really big for Zachary. If Zachary could manage to roll a 4 through 7, then he'll also get understanding, which would then give us ammonia for free if we run into it. So 4 through 7 right here. Yes. Let's go. I got my hacks on right now. I'm cheating. If I wasn't live, nobody would have believed me. 4 through 7, gain an understanding. Okay. Which then goes to insight. Which is explore. +2 on investigate tables. That's nice for what we're about to do. And then why don't you just give us something real good here? 6, not bad. 3 survival, 3 insanity. Kind of lame. It will help us with some survival. Oh, nice. Did not need the 3 insanity though. Okay. Now we still get to investigate this. So let's start with Alistair, who gets no bonus. Did we decide to roll these all at the same time, or did we roll them one at a time? Which did we decide one at a time? I think we did, because there's only so many lion claws. I remember. It was Rock specifically that let me know I was doing it wrong last time. Pretty sure it's supposed to be one at a time, because I rolled a bunch of them at once. Nothing happens to Alistair. Enyo. Don't be a 1. Okay, 1 damage to the arms for Enyo. It's unfortunate. Lucy. Come on, 9-10. No! Arms damage location. Zachary. +2 to the investigate tables. This isn't an investigate table, so it doesn't matter. 9-10. Oh my gosh. That was some piss poor rolling there. Okay. Now give us ammonia for free. That is investigate table? No, they say on it. Oh, well, investigates. That should definitely be an investigate table, right? It is. Even if it doesn't say it is. So his would have turned into a 4. So he just nothing happens. Alright, and now Enyo is this event revealer. Oh no. No way, man! What are the odds of that? While the survivors stalk the white line, the monster on something else. Move the white line 1 space away on the board. The white line starts the showdown with ground fighting in play. Build its AI deck normally. What are the odds? I'll tell you, the odds are not great. Alright, and then Zachary or Lucy's onto a random. We were ready for the ammonia. Good thing you didn't listen to Rock. 72. Oh, gosh. Oh, that is crazy the way that works out, actually. $72, something to pass the time. If the settlement does not have Symposium, ignore this event. Guess what we do? Otherwise, the event revealer suggests a word game to lighten the mood as the survivors trudge forward. The event revealer rolls a d10 if the settlement has Song of the Brave. That would have been just too good. The event revealer rolls a d10. Lucy. Come on. 9. Pfft. Yeah, light work. Oh. 8-9. The survivors play the simple but entertaining game. Each survivor gains another courage. Holy crap. Well, Alistair and Lucy just bolted. So they all have Triumph, though. So prepared. Or all of them. Okay, let's see what he's gonna roll. A permanent attribute would be cool. Okay, that's definitely a permanent attribute. A 9 is a permanent strength for young Alistair. And then the other one was Lucy, who also gets prepared. And Lucy's going to roll an 8, 9, or 10 as well, which is going to help the cause. 3. I think that's the permanent. I think that's the temporary speed token. Yep. Temporary speed. We did not add Lonely Tree. We could look into it though. Okay. Next, Zachary. Bunk. Another random. Watch this. 5. On event 5. Ahead, the stone faces on the ground give way to a field of man-sized fleshy boils sprouting thick black hair. I've had this so many times on stream. The sinuous terrain radiates moist heat. As they travel, every survivor suffers heat exhaustion. Lose a survival. Oh, thanks. Most of us only had 1. The event revealer rolls a d10. If any survivor has a sickle, nope. So just Mr. Event Revealer, and this is not an investigate table. 9. Oh. The Event Revealer contracts a flesh-eating disease brushing past the giant boils. A random limb is affected and must be amputated immediately. Nah. Lifetime reroll it is. No thanks on that choice, friends. I'm the best. Each survivor harvests a hide basic resource. Yeah. It's almost a full set of rawhide right there, baby. All it costed was a lifetime weevil. Alright, and now we start. So, he comes over here. Oh my gosh. You just roll 10s, dude. I don't get why people think that's so hard. Like, just roll a 10. Set up showdown for level 1. Alright, and then a dead monster as well. Don't mind if we do. He's knocked over. We need to check to see if ground fighting's already in his deck. Oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's refamiliarize ourselves here. Flower patches, you could pick a flower, archive the terrain tile, roll a d10. 1, you're knocked down. 2+, gain a luck token and a random flower. It's not bad. We're gonna move it over here though. Also, isn't it? Yeah, okay. We could do this. I think they go like here and here. Because ground fighting, we just can't get adjacent to them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6. And then 6 and 6. Okay, so we are going to pick the flower and we are going to loot the dead monster. For anybody who's watching that doesn't understand what's happening, the white line starts with ground fighting in play, which means he flops onto his side and waits until we come up and perform an action next to him, and then he'll attack. But otherwise, he just lays there. So we can take as many turns as we want. So I'm not going to go through and move our individuals to loot these. We're just going to loot them. Yeah, it's true, actually. These don't even need to start. So we could move this up here and put 2 survivors in it here and here. So let's loot. Let's loot this flower first. Who do we want to have the luck? Probably Zachary with the temporary luck, because this is a savage axe, which would just be nice to have some extra crit ability. So we're going to have Zachary loot this flower here, which is this guy. A 7. So we get a luck token and a random flower resource. So a luck. And a random flower. Oh, random flower. 1, 2, 3, pull a warbling bloom. It's an additional hide. Or a person. You may plant this during the settlement phase to archive it and gain +1 population. The survivor is born with flower addiction disorder and a face just like a warbling blooms. So that one's risky because we can get flower addiction disorder in this campaign, which we don't really want. Let's go after the monster corpse next. It really doesn't matter who archives or who searches it, so we'll just do... it doesn't matter. Alistair, you win. Roll well. 7. Gain 1 random resource from a monster resource deck of your choice. What do we want, fellas? We got Dung Beetle. We got Dragon King. I mean, we got White Lion. Maybe Dung Beetle? Or Dragon King. We're closer to fighting the Dragon King than we are at Dung Beetle. Dung Beetle Knight? That's fine with me too. Let me get in here and grab something random from him. Shuffle these up. 1, 2, 3. We got Sentry Fingernails. These nails are never clipped. Instead, they are folded and hammered hundreds of times to an impossibly fine edge. It's a bone. Okay. Coolio. Alright, now we're basically in position. We can't look at any cards on top because we don't have... Can I circle it? So we're going to have to just throw a Founding Stone. I'm going to have Zachary throw it, probably, because the other ones are going to need to use it. But I'm going to move him. There's no surging in this campaign, which makes me sick. I want him to be closer. We should have gone Lion, and then we could have got his deck. Yeah, we probably could have. Alright, Zachary's going to throw his stone. See you later, Founding Stone. Let's go into... Oh, let's apply arrival bonuses in case that gets anybody any survival. It does not. Zachary is the only one with survival. So he threw his Founding Stone, so it is archived now. And hopefully we got a good hit location up top here. Beast's Heal. Your precise attack ruins the monster's straining tendon. The white lion is knocked down. And then persistent injury, ruptured tendon. When the white lion starts its movement, roll a d10. On a result of 1, the white lion is knocked down. So we do still wound him. but this is discarded. When the monster is wounded, discard ground fighting. So now he is really, truly knocked down. So now we can whoop on him while knocked down. Let's get our swordsman in there first, which is Enyo. Enyo's going to jump up and attack with the sword. So success of 3+. So 3 speed on this bone blade, 3+. 1, 2. Wow, good thing he was knocked down. Let's check out his stats really quick, because I don't really remember. 8 toughness. That's going to be a little tough to get through. We got soft belly and beast's elbow. We'll do beast's elbow first, since he's knocked down. All reactions are canceled. Yeah, Bill, I got you. Yeah, Rock was wrong all along. Which is what you were saying the whole time. Okay, we need a 5+ to wound. Because he has 8 toughness. These first few fights are pretty tough. Because our weapons are so weak. Soft belly. Let's see if we can do better here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We can't do better. Wow. Back-to-back ones. Sheesh. How do we get that strength token? My heavens. Okay. Alistair has to try with Fist and Tooth, which is just 2 speed, 3+. Ugh. Okay, 2 for 2. But the problem is here, we still need a 6+ to wound. This failure doesn't do anything, so we'll start with that. I can't. That's the only place I can afford to shop, Rock. Oh, we needed a 6. Okay, that's a fail. How about this one? Please. 7! We did it! We wounded him. I also have these decks switched on accident. Wow. Feels like a real win. Alright, Lucy. Let's see if you can do the same, friend. With Fist and Tooth. Okay, 2 hits. It was tempting to use the Founding Stone to get that extra strength, but I feel like this is what we have to do while he's knocked down. You know? Better chance at crits and such. Like that, a crit. So that's worth a wound and a -1 movement token. I have been moving wounds. Yeah, he should have 3 total right now. Yep. Okay, and can we wound with Fist and Tooth twice in a row? Come on, Lucy! No. No, she cannot do 2 in a row. Yucky. That wasn't very successful. Sword and axe did not show up there. Okay. Monster's up. I get to choose his orientation, so I'm going to have him face this way. And we have to let him go. Grasp. Closest knocked down survivor in range is nobody. Closest survivor in range. Perfect. We are going to go after Oh no, none of them can dodge. Not one survival between all three of those people. Okay. Well, who has the most evasion in the grass? They should both have one. I guess we'll go after... Who's next to Enyo? Alistair? Guess we'll go after Alistair. No ability to dodge. Yes, his orientation. Which direction he's facing. Sheesh. So we need a 1, 2, or 3 here for him to miss. Let's go, team. Let's go. Wonderful. So that's a miss on the Lions' part. I gotta get Zachary into that blind spot with that axe. I gotta move these guys out of the way first. We'll have Enyo attack first since they have the sword. The bone blade, so that's 3 speed, 6 plus accuracy. Pretty bad accuracy. She hit once. It's an impervious location, so that's unfortunate. We could just crit this for a shimmering main, though, would be cool. Oh, no. So close. Dang it. So, it looks like there's no encourage, but there is dash and dodge. So no encourage, no surge. One, two, three, four, five. I gotta get him in there before we waste too many safe cards. So 2, 5, and 4. 1. If the attacker has 3 plus understanding, which we do, so we just need to wound this. Which is just a 4 plus with this guy. A 9 is a crit because I gave him that luck. So a crit, that's worth 2 damage to the lion. -1 toughness token. Excellent. Okay. Agreed. Agreed for sure. Which may have to come from Alistair. So let's run Alistair around 1, 2, 3. So he's got 2 speed. I thought Zachary was maxed out, but actually now that you mention it, we did spend 1. So he can gain the survival. I thought he was maxed out, but he was not. So Alistair's going with Fist and Tooth, which is no accuracy buff, no blind spot, needs an 8 plus. Oh, about 2 of them. We got Fleshy Gut and Straining Neck. We're starting with Straining Neck for sure to put this kitty down right here. So we need a 6 plus to wound, 9, 10 to critically wound. 9, 10. Almost. Really close. This one we don't want to fail. We definitely want to succeed here on this one here. Oh, wait, that's good. No, because he has -1 toughness. So his -1 toughness brings him down to 7. They got 2 permanent strength, which means 5 plus is success. Nice. So that is good. I'm going to give him, since he has 1 hunt XP, I'm going to give all these guys their proficiency points, because he's going to take Fist and Tooth. Enyo has wounded with the sword. They're going to take sword. And I know that Lucy wounded with the axe. And they're going to take axe. So I'm just putting those in there so I remember. Did I remove an AI for that? Were you guys watching? I didn't know if I went straight into his weapon proficiency points or not. Does anybody know if I removed an AI there? I don't know, so we're just going to say I did. Lucy's going to attack from the blind spot with... Lucy has a strength. She's going to attack from the blind spot with a founding stone. So 2 speed, 6 plus from the blind spot. And it didn't matter. Titan doesn't think so. Okay. That's the end of our turn, unfortunately. We did all we could. Now we have to let him try and kill us again. Power SWAT. Closest threat facing in range is nobody. Closest threat in field of view is both Enyo and Alistair. Nobody's in grass. Nobody has the ability to dodge except Zachary, who's always in the blind spot. It's not a huge deal, so we'll just go after Alistair. One speed. We just need like a 1 or a 2. Oh, yeah, fellas, yeah. Miss. The 4 survival guy should embolden, or is it just once? Oh gosh, we definitely should embolden. All survivors gain embolden survival action. Embolden is once per round if you have no +1 strength tokens. Does he have a +1 strength token? No. Spend a survival to gain 1. Okay, yeah, we could do that on this one. So we'll have him spend one of his 4 survival to gain a temporary strength. None of our other ones have survival, and it does not look like it stacks. Because it's just if you have no +1 strength tokens. I'm going to have Alistair move back around to here. And maybe try and hit... It's all sunk up. Okay. Maybe try to hit with his founding stone. He's not got all that many points left. Yeah. We'll have Alistair attack with his founding stone. So 2 speed, 6 plus from the blind spot. Doesn't matter. Okay. I'll have Enyo move to the grass as well, probably, with the sword. I hope I don't regret giving up that blind spot bonus, but she has 3 speed, 6 plus. So you guys can make fun of me when I roll all 5s. 4 wouldn't have helped. 3 wouldn't have helped, and 8 got it. Okay, so she hit once with an with a less than ideal failure consequence. We need a 4+ to avoid this failure. 4+. Kind of rude, if you ask me. So he's gonna move forward. He has a movement of 6, but we have -1 movement on him, so he's just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, what's this? When the white lion starts its movement, roll a d10. On a result of 1, that white lion's knocked down. Let's see if we can knock him down right here quick. Nope. No, we can't. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's still in range. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Zachary. This is our heavy hitter. Gotta give him the chance. 2 speed, 5+ from the blind spot. Guess we don't have to give him nothing. I'm not gonna pursue with Lucy at this point. I'll just leave her here, actually. Might be able to back him out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Yeah. Pass it back to Lion, who grabs Chomp. Closest threat facing in range is nobody. Closest threat in field of view is going to be Alistair here in the bushes. So, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that the same amount of moves as 1, 2, 3, 4? Yep. Okay, so I'll have him go around. Just for everybody's clarification, this is where he was. We can get there in the same amount of steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He just has to take the shortest path. 1, 2, 1. We're in the bushes, so 1, 4, 1. This would be great if he's got one more crappy roll in there. He didn't. This is kind of tough. 1 damage. Oh, it's just straight to the head for Alistair. So there's no avoiding that one. He doesn't have the ability to dodge. So that's just a severe head. Heavy head, not severe. So he will be knocked down. Unable to fight for a bit. Actually, we should have rolled for his movement. It's my bad, I forgot. I'll remember that. So that's the end of his turn. Let's just let Zachary jump right over here and try again. He's really letting us down. He's being awfully Thanos-y for all you OGs. Maybe a couple 5+s here. That's better. That's better. Great. Fuzzy Groin's gonna... Oh my gosh. We should probably do Fuzzy Groin first, because there's no reaction on it. Let's shuffle these dogs up here. There's 3 left. Roll a 1. No, we just don't want to crit this one. We want to hit it. We want to wound it. We just don't want to crit it. That's a crit. We have +1 luck. So let's grab his testicles. Thin the deck out a little bit. Shoosh. Okay. It's 2 wounds though there. Lost Ding Dong. Your attack destroys the white lion's healthy genitals. The monster is livid. Gains a +1 damage token. Oh my gosh. The attacker permanently gains priority target token. White lion will attack them until they're dead. No exceptions. And Beast's Temple. What do we got here? Okay, it's good for a wound, which is... I thought that would have been his last AI, but I guess he had more. Okay. Can't surge. So Enyo is going to have to try with the sword. Got our best chance here with the bone blade. 6s or better. 1. Let's just wound this, please. Oh my gosh. Okay. The white lion jumps back. 1 space directly away from the attacker. Okay. I guess we let Lucy try too. We're all about trying to put him down here. 3 speed, we're doing founding stones, 7+. 1, 2. Hey, that's pretty good. I knew it was coming. I just thought maybe it would hold on a little bit longer. The attacker is caught in the White Lion's ruse and is savagely mauled. How does that fit in with the testes? Okay, so just priority target, so that doesn't count for this. So it's still attacking Lucy with a basic action. And it's basic. Is it? Does it go after the nut person? Are you sure? So this says in here pretty specifically. Because priority target just means that if you have to pick, you pick that person, right? This isn't pick target. Ugh. Sorry guys, big stretch. Alright, Lucy. Well, probably not great. Probably not very great looking here. 2 speed. Yeah. What are you gonna do, you know? Ooh, that 3 almost misses. Two hits worth 2 damage each. Hold on, Lucy. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, gosh. So that's a severe head. And heavy legs. To the severe chart we go. Severe head to our dear Lucy. Hey. Not bad. Concussion. Gain a bleed and a random disorder. Immortal. When you're insane, convert all damage dealt to your hit locations to brain damage. Yay! That's fun for us. Alright, let's reshuffle these. She was kind of our last hope, though. You know what I mean? To the lion. Power SWAT. We know who he's going after. One speed. No, leg was just heavy. That is a... Why was it severe? I just have the leg as being heavy. 3 damage twice. No, it's 2 damage twice. He's a 2/2/1. and +1 damage. And we're just gonna... The lag is too long? I'm sorry. I fixed what I think I needed fixed, so I'm hoping that next time when I restart the stream, it'll just be way better. But luckily, we can dodge this, because Zachary is the only one with survival. So he's gonna dodge that one hit, and not have to worry about it. Bing bong. So, Alistair got knocked down on the Lion's turn. Alright, let's do this. Let's go here. 5. He didn't move, unfortunately. So let's give Enyo a shot here, since she can get to the blind spot. 3, 6, and 3. It's pretty good. So 3, 5, and 3. 1 hit. 2 hits. Good. We're going to do Straining Neck first, obviously. Give us the chance to smack him here. Didn't Lucy get knocked down from a trap? Yes, she did. That's why she's still KO'd over here on the side. Straining Neck. We just need a 4+. Okay. Once again, need a 4+. Okay, there we go. Gets rid of this last one. Just the way we wanted it, 'cause now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Zachary rolls up with the bone axe. 2 speed. 5+. 8. Oh my gosh, we do not want to fail this one. 9, 10. That damn dice. Are you kidding me? It bounced off that die. This is gonna freaking kill Zachary. Basic action gains +2 damage, and it already, so it's 2, 2, 4, and I can't dodge. Wow. Bounced off that die. You gotta be kidding me. 2 hits. Yeah, Zach's dead. He might have been good, but now he's dead. Because that die bounced off the other damn dice that was sitting there. That's so ridiculous. Body and waste. Well, I guess we'll roll for, I don't know, body first. I think that's the harder one to... No, he does not have tough. 4 to the body. It's not going to be great. Oh, could I use my lifetime reroll on his attack? What if I use my lifetime reroll on his attack attempt? Could he do that? So that attack attempt that was a 1, why couldn't I, Bill? That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend his lifetime reroll. We're gonna go back. Zach already used his, so we're gonna have to use somebody else's. Lucy, maybe? Lucy. So we're going back to where he was attacking this lion. So he's attacking the lion and he's got 1 die, he needs a 3+. Because he's got 5 toughness, or 5 strength, and the lion has 7 toughness. So on a 2+, he wounds him instead of failing. Yeah, so now it was successful. So now there is no basic action against me. So the white lion gains -1 movement token, gain 1 lion claw resource. Lion claw. Broken foot, ignore the effects of grab, that would have been nice. Okay, and he is dead. Nice. And Alistair lives. Or Zachary lives, sorry. Get Insanity? Is that from the Lion Claw? Nope. Alright. So... he was red. Red is the winner. Let me go in and award the points for the dealing blow. Let's see who was betting where. Ooh. Looks like most bets were for red. Red was the winning option. Well, we just used 1 reroll. 1 reroll on the hunt event. 1 reroll on 1 reroll on hunt event, 1 reroll on that. Yeah, I awarded the points for the winner, so that should have been dealt out to everybody. Alright, now let's draw. So let's go to White Lion. Alright, so I've already marked all of our proficiency points. So we need to complete and head home. We need to do age for 3 people. I'm not sure, Mike. It should be. Should be 3-1. Let's see what... Yeah, it was. Titan just got like 60 points for that. So, let's... Oh, whoops, sorry. Banned on YouTube. Bill, you have a whole 10. Yay. So we get to add the Caterium. So let's return an advance year. We can make sure we do those ages. So we need to add the Caterium. Realistically, we want a Great Cat Bone and the eye. Great Cat Bone and the eye, and we would be cruising. Pill's gonna spend his last points on a toot. Mike's got 158. He's right behind. Right behind Titan. Do I need to put something in there that's like some crazy thing for 1,000 points? Okay, and then it's just 4 and 4. Yep, 4 and 4. So we'll start with the basics. We'll give these a good shuffle. 1, 3. Rock's got 100. 1. Wow, more hide. 2, 3, 4. The skull should give us an insanity. We'll give that to Enyo. And let's get this freaking eye. There's a triple shuffle. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. 3. You're kidding me. Come on. We didn't get it. We didn't get it. There it was. We didn't get it. We got just about everything else we would have wanted, though. Got a lot of goods there. Got a lot of goods. Let's go through and do some age. Alright, starting with Alistair. He is picking up Fist and Tooth and has one already. Let's see what else he gets. $19. I think that's pretty good, actually. A permanent accuracy. That's a good for Fist and Tooth. Permanent accuracy and permanent strength are both really nice for Fist and Tooth. Lucy is our next one. Lucy is doing nothing. She should have had sword. So she did not get a proficiency point. Because she didn't ever attack with Fist and Tooth. Maybe she did. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, look at that. Wow. No. What'd you get? 12? That's a random fighting art. Defender. When a survivor adjacent to you is knocked down, you may spend a survival. If you do, they stand and gain a survival from your words of encouragement. So it's basically like encourage, but you have to be adjacent. That's cool. Zachary. Got an axe proficiency point there. And almost died. What else does he get? Wait. No, he definitely wounded. And maybe a permanent strength or something. 18. That's a permanent accuracy for the young man. Not bad. Okay, we also have 4 endeavors. So we need to innovate. Obvi. 1, 2. Dang, we didn't even get what we need for the bow either. It's kind of lame. Okay, and an endeavor. Which will take us over here. We'll randomly innovate. Ammonia, drums, Hand of the Sun, and storytelling. I'm only hesitant on ammonia because we can get it from Lion. If we don't want to try to wait and get it from Lion, we can get it now and start working towards some leather. Otherwise, I don't know what Hands of the Sun is either. Oh, it gives us overcharge. Let's see what overcharge is, shall we? Hands of the Sun. The settlement embraces their protective feelings. All survivors gain the Overcharge survival action. Overcharge. If you have any +1 strength tokens, you may spend 1 survival and remove them all to give your next attack this round devastating 1? Oh my gosh. Who cares about surging if you can devastate? Yeah, we're going to snag Hands of the Sun. That's pretty cool. So you like have to charge up. You have to charge up with Embolden, and then the next round overcharge. Charge up, overcharge. Nice. Okay, Hands of the Sun acquired. Now we need to look into doing this, right? This one? Purification Ceremony? Do we want to do it with our starting people, or do we want to do it with our nobodies? Like, is this something you use to boost up your guys? You want it for the good people? Okay, so do we want to put it on Zachary for the first one? He's kind of our top guy right now. Okay, let's do it on Zachary first then. So, your body is infused with sacred water and purified. Record this. Purified is bolded. Is that an event? Or is it like an ability? Purified, it's an ability. So, purified +1 to... Oh, +1 to the intimacy rolls. Yes. Yeah, okay. Okay. Sure. And then we roll a d10. A 10. So we can choose a permanent attribute of our choice. Oh man, what do we want, fellas? Of our choice? Luck, accuracy, strength. Strength is pretty come and go. Luck, movement. I mean, what are we thinking? Bill's got to vote for luck. Rock wants luck. What's Titan want? Spoiler alert, Titan, you should pick luck. Titan's gonna say something dumb, like evasion. Oh, Titan wants luck? Let's do luck. I think, Titan, you know what? I think you're right. I think that's a good choice. I think luck. And we'll spend our last endeavor to build the organ grinder. Because that's one we need as well. Sure I do. I got faith. Okay, so a full set of rawhide, which we're definitely going to do, right? Oh man, I'd love to build that leather worker. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. So just warbling bloom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's basically like getting a free set and then some more gear. So we'll grab those. Probably go with Zachary. You guys okay with that? Um, I I see what you mean about the rawhide set. I'm thinking no, just because if we hold on to a couple extra pieces of hide, we could craft, as soon as we get ammonia, we could build the leather worker, or before, and then be ready for leather. Which I think would be better than a second set of rawhide. So I'm thinking like rawhide, leather. We could choose if we wanted to do lope, but I'd love it to be like some Dragon King and Dung Beetle. We also have 2 of the Lion Claws, so we could do a full set of Katars. Lion Claw and a hide each is what that would require. But we could do a set of claws. It's not a bad idea either. What do we think about that? Yeah, I don't think we should go after... I think we should try to grab Eye of Cat again. Alright, fine. Back it up then. Oh, gosh. Leave me alone. I don't need backup. So some Katars. I like a skull helm. I got no problem with a skull helm. Let's grab one. Give it to the Katarsman. I wish we could have got the bow. We were a great cat bone away. We don't have to give them to the same person either if we don't want. If we want to spread them out, we could. Actually, no point in it because somebody's going to be doing Fist and Tooth. So it would be like, who's our Fist and Tooth survivor? Is Alistair. So Alistair doesn't need it. But we could give him the skull helm, try to protect him. 2 Katars and a skull helm. Oops. I got ahead of myself. Bill's gonna say something about how I was playing too fast, but we tried to remember to do the age. We have to draw a random story settlement event and read Endless Screams. Alright, our first settlement event. We'll just throw this in the garbage. It's murder. Jiminy Christmas, guys. Someone in the settlement has been murdered. The survivor with the highest hunt XP is the victim. They're dead. So we have a couple to choose from there. It's probably going to be Alistair or Lucy. What do we think? Do we want it to be Lucy? She's immortal, which is nice. And I guess she could technically take over. Yeah, it should be Lucy, because Alistair's got a permanent accuracy, too. So we'll just kill Lucy off. Have to do it. Hate to do it. Have to do it. Let's go trigger our death principle before we finish murder. Yeah, she did use her reroll, so that's good. So, death. We're going to choose Graves. This is pretty partial to me. I love Graves. I feel like it's almost a no contest. Let's roll on that. Zach got the luck. Let's go ahead and roll on this Graves table. For a quick little 10 for another permanent. Mother effer, dude. Mother F. Whatever. All departing survivors gain a survival and an understanding. It's not the worst. Permanent luck would have been way cooler. Graves. I believe that Graves just tells us... I don't think there's anything else on... all newborn survivors gain an understanding. And then... Okay. Let's pick... Well, we'll have to wait till after Endless Screams. And then we'll pick our departing survivors before they go, so that we can give them an understanding. Right, we will want to do it now to anybody we can. So, Endless Screams. The settlement erupts into chaos, trying to comprehend the source of the terrible wail. Actually, I suppose we could do it now. Yeah, we have to finish this first. So, we did choose Accept Darkness. Which means we just have to roll on that table. Kind of no other option. A 3. My gosh. So, it's the person with the most insanity. Stay posted. We may have to use a lifetime reroll for this. We got 10 insanity on Alistair. 13 on Zachary. It's going to be Zachary, everybody. Where did he get that 3 insanity from? Did he get that 3 insanity from something else? Because if he got it from something in the settlement phase, he wouldn't have had it when we were doing murder. We got to talk this out real quick. Right, so we wouldn't have purified him yet. And what did he get from that purification process? Just that permanent attribute. I don't know where the heck he got that from. That extra 3 insanity. Oh, it was probably when he bolded or did the understanding. So we will have to use a lifetime reroll to save him. We'll just take it from one of our nobodies. We'll take it from Julian. The only thing I was checking, Bill, was just to make sure that it wasn't a two-way tie for most insanity, Because if it was a two-way tie, then we could just pick somebody else to be the murderer. A 9. So the murderer becomes the undisputed boss of the settlement and gains 3 hunt XP. That's not amazing, but... each player selects a fighting art and a disorder. The murderer must take all of them, replacing any that they already have. Okay, so disorder, we know what we're going to pick here. Unless there's something better in Sunstalker, we're going quixotic. And then he's got purpose. And then we'll just give him champions right. What's the other one? What was the other one? Right, I know each player, but I'm technically the only player right now. What was the other one? Faded Blow. That's what I'm giving him. Well, but do you see what I mean, Bill? Like, I'm technically the only player. Like, there have been, yes, Burning Ambition, I did see that. I don't know what it is, though. Is it better than Faded Blow? Let me see what it is. When you are instructed to skip next hunt, ignore it. Oh, okay. Right, they don't stack, but they could be used complementary. So like in a round where he gains a strength token, he could then declare Faded Blow. And then the next round he'd be able to do it again, you know? He'd be able to do this one. Do the overcharge. Oh my gosh, don't show this again. Get out of my face. Yeah, I feel like him being devastating a whole extra time is super nice. How often do we really run into skip next hunt? I mean, I know that right now he has to, but... Burning Ambition is harder to get, you think, than Faded Blow? Alright, let's get another vote in there a little bit. Oh, that's true. A lot of severes stop you. Alright, I'll bite on this one. Yeah, I know what you do, Bill. I know. Okay, now we have to do endless screams. A scream pierces the silence around the settlement. As the noise fades, a chorus of horror rises up in answer. The settlement erupts into chaos, trying to comprehend the source of the rail. The rest of the death event? Did I not finish up the death event? The rest of first death? I gave everybody their bonuses. They're going to gain one more understanding. So we just need to pick our departing. What happened to our other? Oh, she died. She died. I forgot she died. So right now we have 2 males and a female. We need to pick up another female. Elsa? Sure. They all get an understanding, because that was part of the first death that we did. We should make sure nobody has 2 understanding really quick. Nope, came at a bad time, darn it. We do have 14 pop. Okay. And then we know graves. All newborn survivors. Okay. Now we're to endless screams. The settlement erupts into chaos, trying to comprehend the source of the terrible wail. You may now hunt the screaming antelope. Add it to the quarry sheet. I added the gear, yeah. Screaming lope. Add it to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. Nominate a single survivor to stand amidst the madness. They gain a courage and become the voice of reason. Is that going to help anybody else? That would help. Nobody bold. Terrible. Okay. Everybody that's going on the hunt is pretty courageous except Elza. Nobody has 2 understanding either, right? That's terrible. Alright, we'll let Elza do it. Try to get her to catch up to everybody else. So they gain a courage and become the voice of reason. Which has them just roll on this table. That's pretty lame. The survivor's face turns pale. Courage drained from their eyes. The survivor loses the courage and suffers the shattered jaw. Sheesh. Give me that back. It's a good thing they're not encouraging in this campaign. I don't know if it's worth a lifetime reroll. I think it'd be worth a lifetime reroll if we were using encourage, but since we're not. Alright, let's go ahead and pack these into storage. Sinew and a white fur. And then a dung beetle resource to sit there for a few years. Okay. Be sure to put on here that I pulled murder on the first pull. Great way to start. Alright. We've spent all of our endeavors. We've solved all events. And we have prepared ourselves to go fight another white lion next week. Does anybody have any questions or concerns before we split for the day? Or just anything to chat about? Anything you're excited, hoping is coming up in Black Friday sale for KDM? Always good times. Okay. Well, you fellas have a safe week. What is this next Sunday? Would anybody have like a big issue if we streamed a couple hours later next Sunday? Ooh, that Silver City will be sweet. I reserved a theater here locally in town. I reserved it for private showings of the extended edition of Lord of the Rings movies for the next 3 Tuesdays. Really excited about that. Gonna enjoy that thoroughly since I missed it when it came through. But we may have to stream just a couple hours later next week. I'm leaving town possibly and will return Sunday morning. So just to keep you guys posted on that type thing. Bill, did you say that Saturdays don't work for you either? Like if I can't make a Sunday stream and we do Saturday, you can't be there for those? Just need notice? Okay, I'll be sure to give you notice. Let's just plan. So next week, it'll be almost business as usual Sunday. Just maybe possibly a couple hours later. And then following that week, we'll keep everybody posted. Because I have a IRL KDM weekend coming up. But we are usually done on Saturday. Or on Sunday. So I would just maybe need to stream later in that afternoon as well. So, all right, guys. A pleasure as always. Long stream today. Worth it. I think we did great things. So I'll chat with all you throughout the week in Discord.